Hello everyone, it is Wackadoo here today, and we are playing some Modern Warfare 3, yes! Finally there's some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. I've been wanting to put up Modern Warfare 3 gameplay for quite a while now, but as I have mentioned in Minecraft videos, and I have put it on my channel I believe, is I just prefer to have a HD capture card, so I've got a bit of Modern Warfare 3 now. This is actually not my HD capture card, but I just want to thank Scott for helping me out here. He offered to record this gameplay for me. It was on my Vault, which I think Theatre from Black Ops was better, but well, I don't know why it's called Vault, but whatever. Scott offered to help me and record some gameplay so I could get it out, so really big thank you to you, Scott, so thanks for that, man. This game here, we're playing some Domination on Resistance, Ground War. I'm using the AK-47 suppressor. Perks are Sleight of Hand, Hardline, and Stalker. And kill streaks are it's the Assault Package, Predator, Reaper, and AC-130. So today in this commentary, I want to just talk about what Modern Warfare 3 should have taken from Black Ops, because Black Ops for me has probably been one of the best games that I've played concerning Call of Duty since COD 4, because they had pretty much everything balanced. It was just the engine that wasn't up to, well, it wasn't just spot on, but everything else was brilliant. Boom! So let's just talk about a bit about it. So wager matches and the COD points. What a brilliant idea to bring in. The fact you've got COD points on Call of Duty, okay, and you're able to go into a wager match and have this thing of gambling. You can gamble your COD points and all this, and you can take it out on different game modes that you don't get to play. You don't normally play 6v6, so things like Sticks and Stones, One in the Chamber, Gun Game, etc., and have it actually where you go against players online. Brilliant. Now I know gun games in Modern Warfare 3, but the only thing is it's in private match, so it's a bit of a shame like that. But then I do like the fact that Modern Warfare 3 you can customize what guns they are. So that's one thing I will say that Modern Warfare 3 has done right. But the wager matches and the COD points, I would have liked to seen it in Modern Warfare 3 because I mean weapon unlocks. I hate having to go through so many unlocks just to get, for example, I like extended mags, okay, and I like being up in people's face. And I like having extended mags, and I like having silencers. Now, silencers isn't too much of a problem, but extended mags, I hate having to go through every single unlock just to get extended mags. But it's nice how they had it on Black Ops. Sorry about that. It's nice how they had it on Black Ops, where you could actually just choose what you wanted to unlock by having to use what's called COD points, and I liked how they did that. But also the perks as well. You could choose what perk to unlock. For example, Dead Silence was like the last perk you unlocked, or one of the last perks. Not one of the most useful perks, but you have to go through all the flipping levels just to get that perk. I thought it was a little bit, it wasn't brilliant to me. I felt like Black Ops had it right, where you could choose a perk, or choose something. It doesn't have to be a perk, you could choose anything at any time, just using COD points. It was nice, and you could unlock anything you want at a certain time, same with kill streaks, so I enjoyed that, and I wish it was in Modern Warfare 3. Perks, let's talk about the perks. I just mentioned perks. It would have been nice if they had more with the pro challenges for some of the perks in Black Ops. You had to do like normally three sets of challenges, and it wasn't like difficult, but you had a little bit more of a challenge to get these pro perks. Whereas in Modern Warfare 3, some of these are just so easy. I mean, Quick Draw, for example, just easy. I mean, it would have been nice to actually have like different challenges to get Quick Draw, not just, I don't know what the actual challenge is, but it probably is just like aim down your sights and kill an enemy within a certain time limit. Thinking about it, would have been nice if there was actually more of a challenge behind some of these pro perks to actually get them, and I think that's what Black Ops did right. They gave more of a challenge with these pro perks, so it would have been nice if they actually had that in the game. Something else, and I'm surprised this is not in it, and I'm a bit annoyed at the same time, is, for example, we're watching Domination here right now. If I aim down, say, past a flag, on Black Ops, what would happen is that the icon, and by the way, this is where I get a nice Moab. Mother bombs! So, if you aim down past a flag, say I'm aiming down B now, that B flag, I'm looking at it now actually, the B icon would disappear, okay? So you could have a clear shot, you could see past the flag. Whereas on Modern Warfare 3, they've not put it in, and I'm surprised that they've not put something in. It's small, I know, but it really does actually mean a lot. It means a lot, because, I mean, there are times where you aim down sight, and you're trying to defend a point, but suddenly the flipping thing's in the way, so you can't actually do anything. So I'm surprised they've not put it in, and I would have liked to see them put it in. and it's probably not even going to be that hard to put it in. It's not going to be like the most difficult thing to do. So it would be nice if they actually did this in a patch, to be honest, because it really is really helpful. So another thing, guns. Black Ops, I know, for me, I like the Modern Warfare guns, don't get me wrong, like, all the assault rifles, I love the assault rifles, all the guns seem really good, but the only thing that Black Ops did do right, well, they did do the primaries right, the thing I liked about Black Ops, though, was secondaries weren't, like, a massive focus, whereas Modern Warfare 3, I think we're all aware of these FMG9s. I'm not going to go on about how overpowered they are and all this, I'm just going to say they are, okay, let's just leave it at that, because I can just go and talk about them for 5 hours, and just go on about it. So, what? I mean, Black Ops had it right. I mean, a secondary is a secondary. It's there for supporting you in a gunfight if you need it. Not like, I'm going to run in with a secondary, and I'm going to beat everyone with that's got a primary weapon. It shouldn't have been like that, and it shouldn't be like that in Modern Warfare 3. Black Ops had it right, and it's a shame that Modern Warfare 3 didn't take it. Now, a lot of people are like, I like the secondaries, how they're really useful, and they're quite powerful against normal guns. To an extent, maybe, but it just makes just like primaries unuseful in that sense. If a secondary can outdo a primary, there's something wrong there. Just generally, there's something wrong there, and it would have been nice if they just didn't, if they followed Black Ops, which is a bit of a shame. I mean, the other thing is, Black Ops didn't have machine pistols, so you were just stuck with a primary weapon, and if you had to use a secondary, it was either a pistol or a launcher. And that's what something else I like about Black Ops. You had these specials like the crossbow. The crossbow was a brilliant thing to bring into Call of Duty. Fun to use, so is a ballistic knife. And yet I don't see any cool weapons in this. I just see normal weapons. I don't see any specials in there. And when I remember someone tweeted about if there was any specials in Modern Warfare 3, their response was the throwing knife. A throwing knife is not a special weapon. Okay, it's a lethal weapon, same as the Tomahawk was, and even the Tomahawk's better than the throwing knife. It would have been nice to have some special weapons in there to make the game a bit more fun. And lastly, I want to talk about maps. Now, Modern Warfare 3 maps, for me, have been a really big disappointment. I don't think they've done really they've not done anything special with the maps. I think that the maps are just too similar. They've been laid out pretty much the same, just look different and all this. I'm not going to go too far into what maps are in Modern Warfare 3. But what I did like about Black Ops was there was a variety, but also they had this interaction with the maps. As soon as the game came out, launch comes to my mind, the rocket going off. I mean, a lot of people are like, it was kind of annoying with the whole ground shaking. It was, but just something like that, something different, just made that game more interesting. And I'm telling you, if this game had more interaction with it, with the maps, it would have been a lot more interesting. Another example is Kowloon with the zip wire. Brilliant addition to the map. The fact that it's something different than just having to move about on a map, you actually have something to interact with. It made the map so much more fun. I had favourites in Black Ops concerning maps, whereas Modern Warfare 3 I actually do not have a favourite map, and it's because it's kind of like they've backtracked and gone to all these crappy little maps. And by the way, this is a horrible spawn system. This is one example of a spawn system. So really big thanks to Infinity War. But going back to maps, it's like they've gone back with maps and they've not actually gone to the interaction, which I enjoyed. I liked the interaction. Radiation, another example. The fact you could open and close the doors. Something small, but it made the game more interesting. I mean, if you had the doors open or closed, it could change the game a little bit. And that's what I liked. It wasn't just based on just like random maps brought out and no interaction involved. Black Ops did a lot right. I mean, I could go on for a while and speak about Black Ops, but this game's about to wrap up. But I mean, they could have taken so much, and it's a shame, and I'm quite annoyed that Infinity War did not take really anything from Black Ops. And so, I hope that Black Ops, the next COD that Treyarch does, they take from Black Ops and not Modern Warfare 3, because Treyarch did a really good job with Black Ops. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been me talking about Black Ops, what they should have taken from Black Ops and put in Modern Warfare 3. Final score in this game was 84 to 3 with the Moab while running Assault. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Wackadoo. Please check me out on Twitter and Facebook. You can find out when I'm uploading videos, find out when what videos I'm going to be uploading. Got a couple of new series coming soon, so please stay tuned for that. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.